Hi Surrey Chapel, trust you are doing well. Just a few bits of information for us as a church family as we kind of go forward. Now you'll be receiving the information at the same pace as we are, and Boris obviously announced on Sunday night churches could be start meeting again from the 5th of July. Now I was just in a long Zoom meeting with John Stevens, the director of the FIC, about 150 pastors, where he was talking to us about some of the implications of what the government is saying. And what is clear that is for us as a church family, we do need to sort of brace ourselves for the long haul, that we may not be meeting physically together for some time. Now, yes, the government is saying potentially you can meet from the 5th of July. But then when you think about what that means for social distancing, there is a real problem with singing. So churches in Germany are meeting, but they are not allowed to sing together because singing is one of the ways that the virus is transmitted. If we were going to obey social distancing in a room where we can fit maybe 260 chairs, maybe we are looking at space for about 50, 60 people. There are some really complex issues that we'll need to think through about when and how we meet back together. And so what I just want to encourage you to do is to embrace yourself that this is going to be a long-term thing. Meeting in a digital way, meeting in the way that we are, phoning each other and joining Skype groups and whatever it may be, is going to be something that is not for the short term. Now that is disappointing, and that is going to be really challenging, and let's pray that that is not going to be the case. The Bishop of London, I think this week, put something out saying that she didn't think church would be meeting in the same way until 2021. So we just need to prepare ourselves. Let's pray that things are going to be different, and we will be praying on Sunday night. Please join us, but we need to be ready. Now look, there's three things that off the back of that it's worth sharing. The first thing is that a number of people have been saying to us, well, when things get back to normal, which will not be for a long time, but are we going to be able to stream services from the church? And I met with the team last night to talk about the technology there's needed for that. We need to get some people to come in, and that is going to cost a bit of money, and it will involve miking up the band properly and sorting out a computer to live stream and cut between PowerPoint slides and maybe a couple of different cameras. So there is technology that needs to be invested in, but we think it is a good investment for the sake of both serving the church and reaching the world. There's one thing. Another thing is, whilst the building is empty, we've seen it as an opportunity to use some of the time to try and refresh some of the paint. So we've been doing a bit of work in the main hall just to lighten it up a bit. The same down in the foyer. We're planning on just doing a bit of work down there, trying to open the space up so that when we come back, it will be a warm, welcoming environment for ourselves as a church family and for newcomers, God willing, who might want to come amongst us. And there's also a third thing to say. So obviously you've seen the services, and they've been going out online on YouTube on a Sunday morning, and then meeting together 6:15 for a prayer meeting. We're going to keep persevering with that for the next 5-6 weeks up to July, up to the start of July. We think it's been a good format for us as a church just to meet, particularly that 6:15 prayer slot. And so if you if you are nervous about joining that group, then just switch off your camera and listen in. Come along if you can, and listen in. And maybe the technology, you've got to a point where you think, I just can't get this technology to work. Then please do get in touch with Don or Kieran. The information will be in Church Matters again this week, because they would love to be able to help you. That 6:15 meeting has been great because you can see people's faces. We can actually see each other. We have our microphone off because our girls go mad and it would absolutely ruin the prayer meeting. But that would be okay, but we switched the microphone off. So it's just fine to be there and to watch and to listen, and even to switch your camera off if you just feel intimidated by that. That's absolutely fine. We'd love to see you there if you can join us. So look, there's the news. There are just some of the plans going forwards, and just Hebrews chapter 12, a reminder for us. Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. This is a bizarre part of the race, isn't it? That is marked out for us, but we need to keep fixing our eyes on Jesus, keeping on going, keeping on trusting him, because he's working out his good plans and purposes. See you soon.